Hello friends, JT Tapias with the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan, and in this video we're going to explore the power of shifting your mindset in order to achieve your fitness and nutrition goals.
I'd like to introduce you to the Einstein effect. Now, we're not going to speak about physics or complicated equations, but we are going to speak about how Einstein really helps us shift our mindset so that we can achieve our fitness and nutrition goals. One of the things that I constantly tell our members is that based on the quality of your questions, you will or will not live a quality life. If you're asking the right questions, most likely you're getting powerful answers that are helping you shift your mindset. Remember that we think, we feel, and we act. And so that idea alone can shift everything for us, specifically in this area of changing habits, maybe things that you've done in the past, maybe things that in the past have served you but are no longer serving you. And so this video is specifically about shifting that mindset and using the Einstein effect.
Whoever thought that Einstein could teach us something about fitness and nutrition? The Einstein effect basically says that we cannot fix a problem with the mindset that we created that problem. Recently, I had someone come on to my program. Now, prior to that person coming on, that person mentioned, I'm a vegetarian, can you help me? And of course I said, 100%, we've worked with vegans, we've worked with vegetarians, and they've done great inside of our program. That's not an issue. So the person came on, and sure enough, the person went through the orientation. The very next day, I got a message from that person and they said, you know, I received your plan, but it seems like your plan is more for a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. And I said, okay. I said, the definition of being a vegetarian is simply the abstinence of meat. Is that correct? And she said, yes. I said, that's why I provided plant-based proteins. She proceeded to tell me that she didn't eat plant-based proteins, and they were heavy on her stomach, and they were just not the thing that she wanted to do because they irritated her stomach. I said, okay, what do you eat then? And she went on to say, well, I eat eggs, oatmeal, cheese, and that is it. And I said, okay, I get that. That's what you've been doing prior to coming on this program. My question to you is, are you open to other ideas? And she said, well, that's all I eat. Which then I proceeded to ask, then why did you come on the program if you have a fixed mindset? I can't tell you how many times I've encountered situations in where people will tell me, well, I just like XYZ. And that's okay. You know, we make way for plenty of freedom inside of people's nutrition plan. But at the end of the day, if they're experiencing a particular challenge, what we look to do is bring different ideas, break through glass ceilings, in other words, false belief systems, preconceived notions that they may have about food, things that maybe they've experienced on other programs. But we have to do that by basically getting outside of the current mindset that that person has. And if the person has a fixed mindset, I usually say that a fixed mindset is a mindset that can't be fixed. And this is exactly, unfortunately, what I had to say to this person. The person didn't want to make any changes, and of course, we couldn't help that person. I know for a fact that oftentimes we're stuck in a certain place, whether it's with our nutrition, our relationship, our parenting, whatever it is you're trying to thrive in this world. The truth is, whatever results you're getting are a byproduct of your current mindset, right? And so I love that idea, because the idea says that if you can shift your mindset, you can shift your results. Now, hear me out. I'm not saying that everything that we put our mind through to we can actually get done. That is not exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that for the most part, we can make plans. We can create different ideas, structures, break through paradigms that have been holding us back in order to move forward. The one thing that I see with most nutrition clients, you would think is, well, it's they're eating too many calories, or maybe they're just big bone, as some people will say, or maybe, you know, they've just tried everything and nothing works. I can tell you that 99.9% of the time, it has more to do with a fixed mindset than anything else. We like what we like, right? We also crave what we eat what we crave. And so if you continue to do more of the same, you'll get the same outcome, right? And so the idea here is that if you want to change, particularly this area of nutrition, you're going to have to open your mind to a different mindset. You're going to have to shift your mindset around food. Here's one interesting thing about humans. We basically get used to anything. And so We get used to anything, but we usually like the things that don't serve us that much, right? We like the sweets and we like the fats and we like things of that nature that secrete all this dopamine. And when it comes to vegetables and lean proteins and good fats, these are the things that we usually push back on. And we're not willing to make these changes because in the beginning, our taste buds are not trained to do that. One of the things that I have to always talk to new clients is what you like now. If you can train your taste buds for the next 6 to 8 weeks, you'll stop liking those things. You'll stop craving those things. And as a byproduct of that, you'll start to shift your weight. But you can't actually walk into things the first day and expect for everything to change and for you to just love vegetables and love nutrient-dense foods. It's tricky, right? But if you persist in eating these things, what ends up happening is you change, you retrain, you reset your taste buds. And with that, you reset your brain's reward pathways so that you start to feel the reward from eating healthy. When that happens, my friend, you're golden. But once again, in order for that to happen, you need to shift your mindset. It will not happen any other way. And so if you're stuck, if you have tried a million different things, nothing has worked for you, maybe you've put your hands up in the air and you've said, I've tried it all. I've tried it all, JT. Nothing works for me. I yo-yo diet, I lose weight, I gain it back, I lose weight, I gain it back. If you are in that perpetual cycle, I'm here to bring some hope. And I'm here to say that yes, the dynamics need to change. Eat this, don't eat that. Of course, that's needed. But the number one thing is shifting your mindset around food. Looking at food like a tool and not a toy. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that you have to eat bland, that your food has to be boring. I don't eat bland, boring food. I eat great food, but I had to make some shifts. I had to retrain my palate. I had to retrain my brain. And in doing so, I've been able to adopt a healthy lifestyle consistently. I don't feel well when I eat junk food. I'll do it from time to time. I'll eat some things that maybe I'm craving a little bit. Maybe pizza on Fridays with my girls, but the very next day, I feel heavy and it doesn't make me feel good. And so of course, that allows me to continue on this lifestyle of eating healthy, eating nutrient-dense foods. So I'm here motivating you and telling you that that shift can happen, and it can happen for you no matter how many times you have tried and it hasn't worked. The reason it hasn't worked is because you only tackled dynamics. Eat this, don't eat that. That's not going to make a difference. Rules have never changed anyone. What has changed people's outcomes is shifting your mindset around food. I have 7 questions that I want to share with you that I truly believe will make all the difference in the world, because I believe that based on the quality of your questions, that will depend on the quality of your life. So if you're stagnated in some area of life, it has more to do with your current mindset. If you shift that mindset, if you break through that glass ceiling, if you break through those false belief systems, if you break through those preconceived notions, my friend, I'm here to say that you will radically change your nutrition. And you know what? That's not it. When you actually manage to control this area of life, tame your hunger, and activate your physiology, you touch on an amazing tool called self-control and discipline, which, by the way, can translate into all areas of your life. And when that happens, your life radically, powerfully changes for the good. So this is not just about food. This is not just about an aesthetic destination. This, my friend, is actually about changing your life. Here are 7 powerful questions that you can ask yourself to radically transform your life for the best version of yourself. Question number 1, is what you're doing currently serving you? Question number 2, what will happen in 3 to 5 years if you continue to do what you're currently doing? Number 3, how much pain has your current mindset brought about? Number 4, who else is suffering based on your current mindset? Number 5, what would happen if I opened up to another mindset? Number 6, who am I willing to change for? Number 7, if I don't change now, will I regret this in my old age? My friend, these are questions that I truly believe will change the trajectory of your life. I hope you've enjoyed this video. More importantly, I hope that you take action with it, because remember, power is not just clarity. Clarity is potential power. What is actually power is the ability to take action. I hope you do something with this video. I hope I have pulled on the strings of your heart. More importantly, my friend, I hope that you take action and that your life radically changes as you shift your mindset. My name is JT Tapias with the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan. If we're not friends yet, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so that you can see some more of this information that I like to put out. I like to speak about things that edify the mind, the body, and the spirit. If you enjoyed this video, you're absolutely going to love this video here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.